Hey, this is Al with Ballista coming at you here. We're actually starting a brand new series today, specifically speaking to all of you out there that are entrepreneurs looking to start up your businesses. I want to take a few minutes just to talk about the most important first step you need in order to get started, and that's your business plan. Everybody's heard about them. There are a lot of different descriptions out there for what a business plan is, what a business plan isn't. So I just want to talk about what you should include in your business plan and let you know different business plans have different purposes. So depending on what your purpose is, will depend on what you actually need to include in your business plan. When looking at a general business plan, they all start obviously with a cover page. Your cover page has to have two very important things on there. Number one, your company name. Number two, your company logo. That's how people know who you are. So start there. The very next section is actually the last section you write, but the first section that people see, and that's your executive summary. So the executive summary I'll come back to after I talk about all of the other parts because it'll make a little bit more sense at that point. Next to that, you have your mission statement. Why are you in business? You need to have a very compelling reason as to why you want to start the business you want to get started. If not, people will not follow you. People will not buy your product. It's about passion. When you showcase the passion that you have for what you're doing, people will come. I promise. Now, after that, your background. Why is this the business you chose? What is in your background that makes you perfect for this role? Now, if you are a company, if you have a team, you need to explain the background of the team members and how it all fits together. As an example, when starting a restaurant, individuals are going to want to know who's going to be your GM, what kind of experience they have, who's your chef, things like that, because it matters understanding how all of the players fit together to make sure that your business is going to be successful. Now, the next step is something that it really depends on the purpose of your business plan as to whether you need it, and that's an industry audit. So what does your industry look like in your area? If you're going to be a local business, such as a restaurant, then focus on the industry there in your area. Now, if it's a chemical product, for example, and you're going to be more regional, then you need to look at regional and national competitors to make sure that you have an understanding of exactly what's out there and how you and your business fit into exactly what's going on. The next part is very important. It's actually one of the most critical parts, and that's a full description of your product or service. What is it that you're offering to the world? Why do you want to start your business? What is it that you're bringing? What are you solving? What problems are you fixing moving forward? Beyond that, who's your ideal client? Do you have in your mind who the best person is to purchase what you're selling? Whether it's a product like Spanx or your food, who is going to come eat your food? The answer is rarely everybody. So have a good idea in your head of who your ideal client is and put that down on paper. Now, once you've walked through the ideal client, what's your marketing plan? How are you going to tell the world you're here, you're ready, and you're going to go for them? Beyond that, these next two parts are really important if you are focusing on financing, whether you're going to financing through a bank or you're looking at financing through investors. They're going to want to see these next two parts. What are your projected sales and why do you have those projections? And then what do your financials look like over the next 5 years? Now, the biggest key to a business plan is it is a flexible document. It's telling you what are the tactical steps that you need in order to be successful, but at the same time, as life happens, you need to be flexible enough to change it. Now, at the beginning, I said I would come back to the executive summary. Obviously, we've talked about 7 different parts that you're including in your business plan. Which of those are important to include in the executive summary? The executive summary should really be 1, maybe 2 pages long. So the key parts are your mission, a very small amount of your background, but really focused on your product, who your ideal client is, and what your sales projections look like in the short term. Any other information that an investor or a bank, a finance company is going to want to know is going to be included in the rest of it. Any other questions you guys have, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Let's have a conversation about this. I would love to answer your questions, and let's get the mind hive going, see what other ideas everybody has. We'll talk to you soon.